Hello people, I'm back with another video because why not? My friend is about to come and I don't know, maybe half hour's time, so I said let's just make a video about some random stuff and yeah, let's get on with it. So, my life has been going pretty well, average, so nothing, just a regular update on that. But ever since I visited my grandmother's house, my great grandmother's, that is, my cousins have been saying, why haven't you asked your dad if you should get a car? I mean, I have been joking around, hey, I'm getting a car, even though I don't expect myself to get a car anytime soon. But then my cousin said, look, you're 20 years old, now you have the right to get your own first car. To which I said, I don't see myself getting a car, and there are multiple reasons, right? We have, I think I've talked about this, or have I? I don't know, but if I have, then I'll cut this, but if I haven't, then I'll just say it, really. We have three cars, the Suzuki Alto, the Honda Freed, and the new Honda Vespa, however you want to say it. It's a hybrid, basically hybrid. My dad would actually say, you drive a Suzuki Alto, so there's technically no need for an extra car. You, your brother and your sister share the car, so why bother getting an extra car? It will just, be a bit of a burden. Obviously there's no space in the garage at all, so why bother with an extra car? To which, it sounds like a good point, but then it's actually obstructing me from, there are multiple reasons why I actually deserve a car, because this point alone is going to be a major hurdle anyway. But the problem is, I never asked my dad, should I, can I get a car or not? But then, the problem for me is that, some people would say, this dude is pretending like he's rich or whatnot, his dad gifted him some sort of sports car, whatnot, that cost 3 million rupees. No, I don't want to be that kind of guy. That's the most douchiest thing I could think of, literally. But then anyway, if I do want a car, I'll probably think about it. The reason being is that the cars that, first of all, that are for sale is one of the things I need to keep my eyes on. If you go on the category of sports cars, 90%, no, not 90%, but 70% are automatic cars, to which I'm sick of driving automatics, as you guys should know, and I want a manual car. So for manual, there isn't a whole lot of options. We have a lot of RX-8s, a couple of Mitsubishi Evos, a couple of RX-7s, and what else there is? And that's Copin, a bit of Honda Beat, a bit of Honda S660, no Suzuki Cappuccino, absolutely no sight of Suzuki Cappuccino for sale, which is a bit of a sad thing. But then, these are the cars for sale, and the price averages from, I'd say, 700,000 rupees all the way to 3 million rupees, which is about $7,000 all the way to $30,000. So it's a pretty decent price bracket. Some of you might say, well, that's actually quite expensive. Here in the States, here in the UK, you can get a car for a couple grand. That's because cars there are cheaper. They have varieties of cars here. Import taxes just make the price a bit of a burden. So that's one of the things we have to get by. But then honestly, me and my brother were consulting. They were just talking about it. He said we should probably get an RX-8 because it's cheap, it's rear wheel drive, it's a manual, it has rotary and whatnot. To which I said, yeah, that's good and all, but then specialty won't be the kind of thing that we won't get from the RX-8. And the reasons are, there are more RX-8s as a sports car than any other type of sports car here in Pakistan. Because people bought the RX-8 as if it was selling like hot cupcakes. And the reasons are quite simple. The 1.3, the tax is pretty low on the car, and people bought them in handfuls. So many of them are here that it just doesn't really make sense for me to go for an RX-8. I really want to have a car that feels special, rather than just, it's a rear wheel drive or whatnot, because it's been a very long time that I have driven a car that feels special. So you can count the Mercedes SLK as one of the cars that made me feel quite special, but not entirely, because I drove for 5 minutes for 30 miles at a speed of 30 kilometers an hour. around the block, brought it back, and that's about it. Same for the Honda CRZ, 30 kilometers an hour, around the block, 5 minutes, even less than that actually, and that's it. So really, I can't justify how special the car felt. But really, if I just drove it a bit longer, maybe I could have felt even better. But the only car to which I'd say I felt the acceleration is my uncle's late Toyota MR2 Spider, and he sold the car, I'd say about 6 years ago. I can't recall, but then I was just a little kid. We were at the traffic light. The lights went green. He just nailed the throttle, and obviously the MR2 isn't really a quick car, but then as a kid I felt the sort of the acceleration you would get in a rocket or in a space shuttle really. It was immense. I felt I was pushed back into my own seat, and it was just extraordinary. And that sort of acceleration in a car I've never felt again. I've been ridden in a lot of heavy bikes, but then in a car, it's just that probably one-time experience. I want to feel that sort of sensation again. To which, it brings back to the MR2. Are there any MR2s for sale? No. Actually, there is the AW11, but that's completely destroyed. It's just sort of like a project car. And one of the problem is that my dad, or rather my family, they would instantly say no to old cars. So that's one of the limitations we have. Otherwise, we would have gone with the old BMW E30, probably the E34, or the 126, oh no, actually not 126, the 124, W124, W201, these sort of cars, and it would be gold. But then cars like these are obviously rejected because they're quite old, they're from the 80s really. But then from the 90s, they're just acceptable because really, it's a period of time where modern technology started to evolve in cars, so it made a bit of sense. So it still makes sense actually to buy cars even from this sort of time. Okay, and yeah, so that's one thing. And then there's my friend Umar. He's saying if I get the money, he could buy different sort of cars, but then that depends on whether the conditions are right for him. So he has to take his time. I have to take my time. We're not sure when we're gonna get. We're not sure when we're gonna get our cars, so that we can do a meetup and whatnot. But that's that. And this December we have the autoshow coming, and I am just thoroughly waiting for it because the last time the event was a year ago, so it's going to be a year difference worth of autoshows happening annually. So of course, yeah. But over there, the last auto show had one of the most amazing cars that I saw for the first time, and that was the Honda NSX. It just blew my mind away. It's one of the most best looking cars. People were gathering around Supras and the Ferrari and the Skyline, but the NSX to me, in my opinion, stole the show. And surprisingly, this year has been Pakistan's best year when it comes to cars. We have seen so many good cars coming in. You guys have no idea. For instance, Rolls-Royce, Wraith, Rolls-Royce, Ghost, lots of Corvettes. The new Aventador S is coming. The Hurricane is here. The 911s are here. The 6x6 Bravs G700. Who could have thought a 6x6 would come here in Pakistan? That is here. The new Z06 Corvette C7 has arrived in my city just a couple days ago. It is just amazing, and a lot of Mustangs as well. So cars like these are popping up now in Pakistan. So that's one of the reasons why I'm so hyped now. Imagine these cars showing up at the auto show would be just my dream come true, because seeing these sort of cars. And also the Mercedes-AMG GT also arrived. This guy right here is here in Pakistan. I'm super happy. It's the 2017 model. This is the facelift one. It's the standard GT. This one, it is a GT, not the GTS. So that's here as well, and I'm so happy cars like these are showing up. But just that, seeing them in the flesh will be just an extraordinary experience. I haven't seen a good car in a while. Even if I have, it's just from a distance. They're like roaming and I'm trying to catch them. They just vanish. Never got to get to a car close that I want to see. Because other than that, any other car that could come close is like old JD and the ones that I've seen multiple times. The Evo, the RX-8s, the Supras and all. I'm kind of done with these. I want to see something else. For instance, the supposedly Skyline R34 Nura and whatnot. So yeah. Excuse me. Hello? हाँ क्या हुआ? Oh, अच्छा सही मैं आ रहा हूँ सही. Anyway guys, I have to go.